Today's story comes from a former NBA player, NBA champion, Steven Jackson. You might have seen him on ESPN. He has a show with Matt Barnes, really good. And he was doing Instagram Live, and this caught my attention, so I clipped it. I want to show it to you guys.
Me and her together, we've been together for like a year or two. But I proposed to her, and during that time, you know, we plan to get married in Houston. I take care of a lot of people. I'm never letting one woman control of all the hard work I've done in my life. None of these motherfuckers was in the gym with me, right? So if I always told myself, whoever I'm married to, they signing the prenup off top. It's not even a second guess. So me and her had to talk about it. So we get the prenup back at least 3-4 months before the wedding, right? I give it to her. Granted, when I give it to her, she shouldn't be surprised by it because me and her sat down and agreed up on the prenup. A month passed, like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look, we need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get all that taken care of. So when we get down there to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it. I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. That was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding. She's like, I'm going to sign it. 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 I'm like, cool. You can sign it. But look, during that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because, you still got to plan shit. So, I love her. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't going to make no big deal of it. I went with planning the wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning the wedding. So as we planned for the wedding, she from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston where we get married. I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da-da-da-da. She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right? Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This a pastor she's never seen. So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind, remember this pastor, right? I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right? Now we at 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned, we ready to go. I'm like, look, bro, why I got to keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it. Like, what motives? This is what I told her. What you up to? What motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning the wedding and all this. I'm like, man, listen, man, all you got to do is sign it. This the day of the wedding. Wake up that morning, I'm getting dressed. In the back of my mind, I'm all thinking about is this damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about. This why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. We in the back. We walk to the back room, and the priest come in. The preacher come in with his assistant, I guess. And then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. Oh, I ain't getting married. Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. He say, now, hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it.
Shut that shit off.
Ooh. Priest just had some flashbacks to his childhood. Give him a minute, guys. He was not having none of that. He was really upset by that line.
That's what I hate you.
So
I hate you because you knew damn well, like you knew what the was in that clip, right? You knew what the was in that clip, right? You stand there, let me play you a little clip. See, it's gonna be fun. You knew damn well how I was about to react, when I was about to react, when he said that damn thing. You knew damn well what the you was doing. I can't stand you. Let God handle it. Man, God ain't gonna handle this money you gonna lose. What the? Oh! Bro!
yeah.
Bro!
Go ahead, let it out, man. I'm here for you.
Oh, man. Oh, that is got to... Oh, man. I can't even...
Nigga, use your words.
I can't even put it in words.
Use your words. You always tell me that.
You made that shit.
I didn't make you do nothing.
Yeah, you did that.
Take accountability.
You knew exactly what the you did. Exactly. Accountability. You know what the you did? Oh, man. Yeah, that's just God handle it. And don't sign the prenup. That has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Why does it bother you so much?
Yo, man. It's the lack of logic, maybe. It made sense up to now. If you were talking about, let God handle it, then why did you bring a prenup in the first place? He plays for the NBA, right?
There's a pastor who told him, let God handle it.
I understand that. That rolled my eyes. Whatever the pastor ain't, it's not his money.
Right.
It's not his wedding. It's not his prenup.
Yeah.
Up and go praise.
Right.
Right? You tell me you let God handle it. Yeah, but when the fan and I ain't got nothing else, who am I gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Right. And I mean, obviously God's there, but you don't leave everything to God, right? It's like you don't just leave your front door wide open and your safe wide open and say, let God handle it. No, you take precautions. There's nothing wrong with taking precautions and still believing in a higher power. When people say stuff like this, to me, it's very dangerous because it's just telling people, you don't have to worry about it. God will take care of it. Whatever happens, happens. No, you should still take precautions.
If you do something stupid, you can't say, let God handle it.
No.
Yeah, let me drink and drive. Let God handle it. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. You have to do something.
But it's her pastor. Don't forget that. So,
top notch.
Let's keep watching.
I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you. You don't believe in prenups. Nah, it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup. That's what God's telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. As that's going on, Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell, no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks. Are you serious, Steve? Out of here. Everybody, no. Bruh, this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe in prenups, so I shouldn't believe in them. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket, first of all.
Okay? Listen, girls, if you're not in the same tax bracket, prenup. Man, if you ain't in the same tax bracket, that's just...
Here's when I say you have to do a prenup. If you made that wealth before y'all got together or you made a substantial amount of it, prenup. If you guys are started from the bottom together and worked your way up, which I think is your situation, right? That's a different story.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to come in after I've already built the empire and think you deserve half.
You've been in the NBA playing shot, then you meet her because you a baller, and then after that she's going to join in on the ride, and then you're going to be like, I take half your shit. He said it himself. You wasn't at the gym pushing them weight.
Wedding off. When everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room. I break down crying, dog. Honest to God truth. I can't lie. Because I was hurt. Because I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break down crying, dog, for about a good 20, 30 minutes. Mike Bibby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grabbed her bare hand. Mike Bibby's mom wiped the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, you became a man today. Nigga.
But there's a pause and he goes, nigga. That's a good story. But I get where that comes from. You've had to make a very difficult decision, but it was the right one. It's good.
Yeah.
As I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room and say, hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. All right, I go talk to her. So look. I get in the room, she's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and right? So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it. Da-da-da-da, I'll sign it. I'm whatever, I'll sign it. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night.
I was born at night, but not last night. And now this relationship is about to go night-night.
Yeah.
I said that.
One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out.
That's a very good point. If you sign something under duress, it can get thrown out. So anyone who's under emotional stress, any kind of physical stress, whatever, if they sign something,
Yeah.
it's not a valid contract. It can be voided.
Yeah, wise man.
Yeah, well, he's learned to. I mean, listen,
yeah.
If you're making
not even
20,
that.
30 million, 40 million, you better learn about
It's
some
not
money.
even that. Is that he's an NBA player. He's been around other stories as well.
Sure.
Other motherfuckers got played, and he's seen stuff.
Sure.
And he's seen stuff. So that, you know.
Yeah.
Remember I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Steph Marbury is crazy, dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they played? She gives me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh yeah, she's a gold digger. Way over time. That's good to me. Oh, dog. You know, I'm going to keep it all 1,000 with y'all. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners getting ready to go out that night. 2 of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night. And I'm going to keep it funky. I downed one of them.
He banged one of her best friends that night. Yo, when a nigga has to look left before he gives you the, you know it's some real shit. I f***ed her. I left you some chicken in the fridge. Extra spicy. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not really about the last part when he's like, yeah, I packed her friend that night.
You put $400,000 into the wedding.
I understand that.
I'm your best friend. If you fuck with my prenup and did all this stuff, I'm not gonna, but I'm somebody.
I'm getting my bag.
Yeah.
My bag is going to turn into a bang.
This night's gonna be consummated. I just hope it's with you.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm mad at it for that. $400,000?
Yeah, it's a lot of money,
And you
so.
played me, and on the day of, this is when, no, she was trifling.
Yeah, she was traveling.
Here's my thing.
She had a
Ladies,
trick. She
if
had
you
a
don't
trick.
want to sign a prenup, I can understand, all right?
Don't trick.
But what you shouldn't do is agree to the prenup like she did and try to spring like some kind of surprise attack on the day of the wedding. That was her mistake. She was manipulated.
not-
She agreed to the prenup, and on the day of, she tried to throw some pasture at him. No, you're in the wrong for that.
That's not some trick or treat. You know, it's not Halloween. Don't try to trick.
Yeah.
Don't try to do anything funny.
Yeah. And if you're going to get married to somebody who's filthy rich, I don't think you should have the right to their money either. But guys, you should sign a prenup. If you don't, whatever happens to you happens to you.
Guys, you should
Watch out. Some girls.
Some girls.
What?
They're only about
What thing?
that thing.
That thing?
That thing.
That paper thing.
That paper thing.
Okay. So I agree with that. I feel the same way. If I was to make a lot of money and I met someone afterwards, you're not getting access to that money. That's me, though. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not in the same situation, right?
No.
But still,
You've been from the girl, started from the bottom, now you're here together.
even then, like when we were supposed to get married, she made a whole lot more money than I was doing, like 3 times the amount. If it would have be done, I would walk away. Craig David.
What, if she would have said sign a prenup?
No, if things wouldn't work out, I would just walk away.
You wouldn't take her money?
Nah, B. It's not. No, hell, no.
Yeah.
Craig David.
Yeah.
I'm walking away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good song. I heard this story and I really wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was a good story of someone being smart with their money and making the right choice. You know, unfortunately, it had to happen on the wedding day and so much money was lost there. But he saved way more money in the long run with this choice.
Of course.
Now, there's more to this video. If you actually go look it up, Steven Jackson, if you look it up, he tells stories about how she tried to take advantage of him after they were separated through child support and some weird stuff that she did. But I just wanted to bring this up to say, guys, be smart about your money. Be smart about your finances. Ladies as well. If you're the one who's making way more, they're going to come for you too. All right? Not every guy's preach. Not every guy's not going to ask for his money. Yeah? Ask Kevin Federline.
Oh,
Ain't he getting paid?
he getting paid.
There you go. So,
Super paid.
just something to think about, yeah?
Don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon and watch the YouTube podcast that we have on all the platforms.
That's right.
Albert Preach Podcast.